Good morning, it's Wellness Wednesday. I'm Laura, menopausal mum. I've proved you can thrive rather than just survive during perimenopause and menopause. Today I want to talk to you about the rest revolution, very much inspired by Nicola Jane Hobbs' book, The Relaxed Woman. Amazing read, make sure you get a copy. Stay tuned for this video because a lot of the messages are really important for you right now. So, even though like in perimenopause, can't even get the words out today, and menopause, we often have lots more responsibilities. We've got the sandwich generations, we've got elderly parents, we've got teens that we're looking after, we've got busy workloads. We're still, as women, doing probably 75% also of the childcare and domestic duties. Unfortunately, we live in a hustle culture, and as women, we've been people pleasers, and we've often tried to do more and not put ourselves first, and we often have a bit of a tumultuous relationship with rest. Rest can sometimes be seen to be indulgent, and we often feel guilty about rest, but unfortunately that guilt can lead to stress, and stress can stop us from resting. And many of us stuck in a stress cycle where we're not actually re-regulating through something called our parasympathetic system, which is the opposite to the flight, fight or freeze. So what we can find is that our nervous systems, because we've been stuck in stress and hustle for so long, are so used to that feeling that we find it difficult to relax and unwind. And it's literally like going along, driving the car and constantly having your foot on the accelerator. And often we find as women that we'll, go on holiday, but it'll take 7 days in before we relax. And what we don't want to do is to build it up to that point. We want to be taking regular rest points throughout the week to enable our body to re-regulate. So I want to ask you a couple of questions. So having a think about your own rest, what you do in the week and how you nurture yourself. Would you say you're a rest queen? Somebody that rests regularly, doesn't feel guilty? Or are you sort of sporadic with your rest? You dip in and out, but you don't have any regular practices? Or are you completely and utterly depleted and constantly on that roller coaster? If you are, then it's time to address this for your own mental and physical health, because it's so important to take that time. So maybe have a think about it and what rest practices you can put in place, and definitely get a copy of this book because it's a bit of a game changer. It talks about the history of rest, it talks about our conditioning, and it really talks about the importance of making peace with it and re-regulating your nervous system. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back soon with another topic, but for now, make sure you take time to rest. Bye.